on America's Top Dog, Stubby. And seriously, I'm a dog lover. I love golden retriever, Shih Tzu, but I have never heard about the dog
Stubby.
whose name is Stubby. Yeah, so I'm so much excited to know about him. But after googling about him, I got to know that this dog is serving in the army. And if we talk about India, so in India, mostly German shepherds serve in the army or in the police. So I want to know more about this dog. So yeah, I'm so much excited to watch this video. So let's jump into this.
All right, our story begins in 1917 on Yale University
1917.
campus in New Haven, Connecticut. America has just entered World War I. Why? Because the
Okay.
Germans have just committed the
Germans.
cardinal sin that always gets America involved in military conflict. They touched one of our boats. That's what I
Oh.
want to tell
Okay.
you, but technically, that's not true.
I can't lie!
You see, the
I
Germans
can't
used
lie.
submarines to sink the RMS Lusitania, which was not an American ship, but it did have 128 Americans on board that were killed. Obviously, this pissed off a lot of people, but technically, they found the loophole. They didn't touch one of America's boats. We can't go to war. Them's the rules, apparently. So Woodrow Wilson just like gives them a stern talking to and is like, hey,
Hey.
don't do that anymore. And then nothing happens. Okay, that was in 1915. Okay, fast forward 2 years later, 1917, World War I has been raging on for almost 3 years at this point, and America still has yet to be involved. Great Britain comes to the American government, and they're like, hey, we intercepted this telegram between Arthur Zimmerman, who's representing Germany,
Oh,
and the Mexican government,
okay.
and this telegram basically says, hey, Germany's gonna start blowing up American ships again, which means America's probably gonna join World War I. When that
Yeah.
Well,
happens,
yeah,
if you wanna go ahead
definitely.
and go to war with America also, then you could retake Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico, and it would
Everything.
take some pressure off of us. And the American government is looking at Great Britain like, really?
Really?
Did Germany really say this, or is this a British trick to try to draw me into your European conflict over here? I'm not sure
not
I
sure.
buy it. And then Arthur Zimmerman
Okay.
comes out of left field and tells an American reporter, basically, no, I said it, and I
I
meant
mean
it.
it.
And America can
Whoa.
only have one response to that. So America joins World War I, but the problem is America doesn't really have a military right now. I mean, they
Oh,
have a
America
military, but it's
doesn't
small,
had
it's
a
tiny,
military.
It's not some big force that they're going to send
that
over
time, yes.
into World War I and have a meaningful impact. So they have to raise and build a massive army. To do this, they start training people to join the army wherever they can, including college athletic fields like at Yale University, where they're training the 26th Infantry Division, aka
So they're
the
like-
Yankees.
like
it's basically
all the
training
people they
them
were
to
Wow.
march,
and doing
they're going to teach you
things.
rank
Very nice.
structure, how to salute, all that stuff. And then when they do actually get to the part of, here's a rifle, here's how to use it, they don't even have enough rifles for everybody. So most of these guys are training in firearms while holding like broom handles
Wow.
and sticks, imagining that it's a gun for training.
Gone for training.
Gun.
And one day while
Ouch,
they're
it
doing this,
hurts.
a stray dog shows up. He looks like, some type of dog, looks like a bull terrier. He's got the cut tail, so obviously he has some kind of owner somewhere. But, it's a dog. They're petting the
True.
dog. They're hanging out with the dog. They don't really chain him up or put him on a leash or try to keep him because
Okay.
he's missing his tail, which implies that he has an owner or somebody that cares about him. But the dog just kind of never left. He just kept hanging out with the guys in the
Wow.
26th
Oh.
Infantry Division. And then eventually, Corporal James
That's-
Conroy becomes
It's
the
a
dog's
pit bull?
caretaker, names him Stubby, and he becomes the unofficial
Yeah,
mascot
it was
of
a
the
pit
26th
bull,
Infantry
oh.
Division. So now Stubby's just hanging out with the boys while
Here's
they're training
how
all day on
Stubby
Yale
came.
University campus, and eventually he starts trying to do what all the other guys are doing, right? He's one of the boys, he's one of the homies, so he starts
I love it how
marching
they're
in
treating him a
formation
boy.
with these guys, and eventually
Yeah.
he figures out how to salute, and not just like on command like it's a trick for a dog. Stubby can salute on command, but he can also
Whoa.
figure out like, if an officer walks in the room and everybody else
Wow.
Stubby sits down on his butt.
Wow,
and then raises his
they
hand
have
to
made
salute
statue
also.
of
Statue of
him.
him.
He salutes anybody that salutes him.
Yeah.
And this goes on for months. Just Stubby's one of the homies. Everybody loves
Maybe
him. And then
Stubby
in
was a
September of
hero.
1917, It's time to ship off over to France, at which point, obviously, they're not going to be able to take this dog with them. So Corporal Conroy has, the Disney kids movie moment of like,
Yeah.
go on, boy, get out of here. I can't take you with me. They then all hop on the train, and then they're going to take that train out to a naval yard, get onto a ship, and then head off to France. And Stubby didn't listen. He snuck onto the train as well. So now Stubby's
Oh.
at this naval shipyard with him, and the guys of the 26th Infantry are like, We can't just abandon him here in unfamiliar territory. I guess
Okay.
he's coming
True.
with us. Now the problem is the Navy's not about to let a dog onto their ship. At least the
Definitely,
chain of
they will
command
not.
of the Navy's not about to let a dog on
Yeah.
their ship. But the man in charge of Stubby is Corporal Conroy, and Corporal
Oh,
is an E4.
seriously?
He's part of the E4
E4.
mafia. So he goes over to the naval E4, hits them up, and is like, hey, we got to smuggle a dog onto your ship. And the Navy guys are like,
Wow.
fuck yeah. They hide Stubby inside of a coal bin, smuggle him on board, and keep him hidden the entire voyage to France. They make
Wow.
clear now
What
they gotta
a
smuggle
trick.
him off. So Conroy just grabs a big overcoat, stuffs Stubby inside the overcoat, and is holding him, and just walks right off the ship while a bunch of the other guys are like running interference, trying to crowd around him not to make it obvious. Somehow it works. They manage to
My
keep him hidden for a
God.
couple of days, but then one day the chain of command walks inside of the tent, and there's a fucking dog in the tent, and he's like,
Why?
why is there a dog here? You guys can't
Yeah.
have pets." And Stubby reads the room, sits down, and salutes this.
Oh,
Wow.
he's
And
impressed.
the officer's
And
like,
he salute that guy. Wow.
I'm going back home in a couple
Just
days. You guys are
look
getting
how
a new chain of
intelligent
command.
Stubby was.
Wow.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see this. he
And
leaves.
how good
Couple more
trained
days
he
go by,
was.
and the new chain of command shows up, and the word on the street is he's a complete hard ass. His name is Colonel John Parker, aka Gatling Gun Parker, a machine
Gatling
gun
gun
expert and
Parker.
combat veteran from the Spanish-American War. And you gotta remember, all the guys in the 26th Infantry Division are all like kids that just got out of high school that have been training on how to go to war with literal sticks and broom handles. This guy is terrifying to them. They're really worried about what's going to happen. He might take Stubby out of the tent and shoot him on the spot. They have no idea.
Oh.
In full transparency, we don't know what happened between Stubby and Gatling Gun Parker, but what we do know is that apparently Gatling Gun Parker absolutely loved this dog, and
He
all
loved
the guys
him.
that wrote
Wow.
about Stubby after the war said that
Yeah.
Stubby was the only soldier that could talk back to him and get away with it.
Wow.
Oh, he was
Hats
the
off,
only
Stubby.
soldier.
Gatling Gun
Yeah.
Parker is officially co-signed. Stubby is now staying, and all the boys are going to go into more training in France, and this time they're finally actually going to get guns for the first time, which also means Stubby is also going to be subjected to gunfire for the first time.
What?
And the first time
Stubby?
he hears
How
guns
will he
go
do
off, doesn't even flinch.
Oh
Which
my
on one hand
God.
is really impressive for a dog, but on the other hand, that's Stubby's entire MO. I'm sure the first time a gun went off, he just kind of looked aren't like, okay, the boys aren't panicking. I'm not going to
Boys.
panic either. This is normal. Moving on. After they finish training, they get shipped off to the front lines, and Corporal Conroy gets selected for recon duty, meaning he's going to be the one sneaking around the front lines, trying to get eyes
Wow.
on the enemy, know how many troops are where, know where the enemy trenches are, absolutely everything, and Stubby's going with them. Okay, now a couple things happen during this period. Stubby comes to
What?
understand, okay, Germans are the bad guys, the ones that smell like sauerkraut and speak German. Got it. He knows they're the bad guys, but because he's on recon duty with Conroy, he also goes all over the place. He's not just
Wow, such a
standing in
smart
one
dog.
trench around the same five guys
Wow.
all the time.
Yeah.
He's getting shown off to all of the Allied forces. So now pretty much everybody knows about Stubby. They know who he is.
Wow.
Everybody loves him. But he also gets exposed to French and British people. And Stubby
Oh,
fully
he also got
understands
exposed
who's
to-
French, who's British, who's American, who's German.
I
and
mean,
he knows that the
Stubby, I
Germans,
mean,
as
he's
far as
obviously no
concerned,
longer
are the bad
alive,
guys.
but
This goes on
Stubby,
for a little
man,
while, and then on March
he deserved this
17th,
whole push.
1918, Stubby has his first
Yeah.
run-in with mustard gas. Now, according to the popular story that you see reiterated on like Wikipedia and a bunch of articles, allegedly Stubby was wounded by mustard gas and ended up in the hospital. As far as I could tell, that's not actually true, and it's not true
Wow.
because prior to this, Corporal Conroy and a French lieutenant had a custom gas mask made for Stubby. So while he was
Oh.
exposed to mustard gas, he had a gas mask, and as far as I could tell, he was never actually injured by it. So that's good, and even
what
better
happened
than
to
that,
Stubby?
Stubby is a really smart dog that recognizes patterns
Yeah.
and acts accordingly. So after being exposed to mustard gas for the first time, presumably from his perspective, there's a really high-pitched whistle from the artillery coming in, and then they land, and everybody freaks out and puts these masks on. Well, not all the humans can hear this high-pitched whistle as soon as a dog can, but Stubby can. So from that
Wow.
point on,
But Stubby,
every time he
why?
hears a high-pitched whistle of incoming artillery, he starts barking like, "What the fuck are
Whoa.
you guys doing?
Yeah,
We're supposed to
because
be putting our
dogs
masks
have
on right
different
now."
Whoa.
hearing
Being
tendencies, so
the
maybe
early
he could
warning
hear.
system for
Yeah.
this entire section of trench,
Yeah.
so everybody knows to put their gas masks on, which I cannot stress to you enough as a
Wow,
humongous deal, because when you're dealing
seriously,
with
he was
toxic
so
gas,
good.
breathing in one breath is you're done. Seconds
You're done.
actually
Literally,
matter.
you're
So
done.
even Stubby giving them
Yeah.
a couple second lead time to
Basically,
get a hard mask
Stubby
out
helped
and get
them
it
to
on their
save
face
their
is
life.
huge and probably saved
Definitely.
a ton of lives. But Stubby takes it a step further, right? You have all the dudes on the line up in the trench manning their positions. They all hear the alarm go off. They don their gas masks. But a lot of guys are still back in these underground bunkers
Oh.
where they're sleeping or eating or doing whatever when it's not their turn to man the trench. And because the poisonous
Okay.
gas is heavier than air, the gas can settle down into these bunkers. And if if you're sleeping down there and you don't hear the alarm go off, you're probably going to wake up dead. So every
They're
time
dead.
there's a German gas attack, Stubby would bark, they
Yeah.
would set off the alarm, everybody would don gas masks, and then once that was happening, Stubby would go and run into all the bunkers and make sure that
Wake
all the
them up.
soldiers inside the bunkers were also awake so
Yeah.
they could don their gas masks. And there was
Wow.
multiple accounts of soldiers that had been
Everyone
and
should have
saved
Stubby.
by Stubby. Because of this, Stubby was
Very
never
nice.
tied up or put on a leash or tried to be restricted in his movements. He was pretty much allowed to roam around the front lines and do whatever he wanted whenever he wasn't with Conroy. He was hanging out with random soldiers. He was keeping people company. Maybe
Wow,
he was saving
imagine
lives,
a dog
but he just
hanging
kinda
out
got to
with
come and go as he
soldiers.
pleased. And at some point or another,
Yeah.
he had a habit of going AWOL. Stubby
What
was just
a
kinda up
cute
and
guy
disappeared.
he
Nobody knew where
was.
he was absent without leave. He was off doing his own thing on his own little personal side quest. But nobody really cared because he always came back, and as Conroy later put it, he always showed back
Okay.
up clean and sober, so whatever.
Whatever.
But then one day, Stubby
What
didn't come
happened?
back, and
Why?
It was way longer than he'd ever been AWOL before, and eventually,
What?
after days,
Oh.
everybody just kind of presumed that Stubby'd been
Was
killed.
the-
And a
he's
few
been
more
killed.
days go by, and still no Stubby. And the entire regiment in that section of the trench is just Stubby was everybody's dog, and everybody's
Yeah.
acting like their dog died.
Oh,
It's sad.
everybody was in sorrow. Yeah.
And then a
Stubby
couple days
died.
after that, there's this French unit coming through their AO, and one of the 26th Infantry guys, not Conroy, just one of the random guys, but obviously well aware who Stubby is, sees
Okay.
that a French lieutenant has a dog that looks an awful lot like Stubby
What?
on
Oh.
a leash. So he grabs some of the boys and they go over to investigate, and sure enough, it's Stubby, at which point he
Oh,
politely informs the French guy,
finally.
"That's my fucking dog." And the
Yeah.
French guy says, "No, it isn't. It's my dog."
Oh, just look at his audacity.
Now, to be completely transparent, I've got a pretty good idea what happens next, but I can't state it as a fact. But according to the historical record, the French were then threatened with disciplinary actions if they didn't turn
Threatened.
over the dog.
You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I will
You have to
fuck
give
you
back our
up.
Stubby.
Oh my god. Obviously,
So yeah, the
because
French went ahead and surrendered
Stubby was
over to the
favorite
26th
of all of
Infantry
them.
Division, which is just, you know, foreshadowing for the next World War. So Stubby's back. He's going on recon missions with Conroy. He's
Back.
hanging out with the boys on the front line. He's being the early warning system, and then they teach him how to kill rats. Again, seems like something minor, but it's actually a huge boost to morale because the rats were just making everything absolutely miserable living inside of these trenches. You're in close quarters with all the guys. Everybody's getting sick. Everybody's
Okay,
cold.
so that
Everybody's
was, like,
hungry.
a
And
good
then
thing
you got
to
these
kill
big-ass
rats.
rats that are the size of house cats running around, and these rats are carrying lice and fleas, and the lice and fleas are
Oh.
just making everything about life miserable. Here comes Stubby to kill all the rats. From here, the 26th Infantry Division gets orders that they're going to be going and moving to a different section of the trench where they're going to be relieving the 1st Infantry Division, and they're going to do it under the
1st
cover of
Infantry
night,
Division.
not wanting the enemy to know about their troop movements, what units are where, so on and so on. So that's what they do. They do everything at night. They try to be sneaky. First morning, they're there. The Germans have a big-ass sign hung up that says, "Welcome
Big-ass
26th
sign.
Infantry Division." Obviously, the Germans know that they're
Seriously.
there. Probably not a good thing. Because the Germans probably assume that that means that these are fresh new recruits that haven't seen combat and aren't in training, and
Haven't
it's going to be
seen
an easy
combat.
fight. So they're going to launch a massive offensive, which is exactly what they do, and it becomes to be known as the Battle of Sedge Prey. During this
Oh,
battle,
seriously?
Stubby is doing exactly what Stubby does. He's alerting for incoming artillery. If he's not doing that, he's hanging out with wounded men, trying to improve morale. The accounts vary that at some point
Wow.
during this battle, Stubby takes shrapnel in his chest and his leg, either from a German grenade
Wow,
or from
hats
artillery.
off.
He is then
Literally,
rushed into
Stubby
the
was-
station by his guys,
I guess
and
better
they try
than
to give him to
humans.
the doctor, and presumably the doctor's like,
Seriously,
major battle
he
going
was a
on, kinda
hero,
busy,
that's
don't
why
have
they
time to
made
deal
a
with the fucking
statue of
dog right
him.
now.
Yeah.
Not realizing that, yeah, he sees a dog, but these guys don't see a dog, they see one of them. An altercation ensues, and ultimately, the doctor winds up taking care of the dog. Stubby winds up getting the shrapnel removed, his wounds cleaned, and spends a month recuperating, and then returns back to the front lines with his men. By July
Wow.
18th, the Allied forces go on the offensive. It is no
Wow,
longer
crazy.
stand in the trench, wait for the enemy to bomb rush you, and shoot him down with a machine gun. It is now, we're getting out of the trench, and we're advancing towards the enemy. The Germans are retreating, so they're trying to get back there, cut them off, capture as many Germans as possible, and the fighting is no longer in trenches. A lot of it's out in the open. And while the 26th
Yes.
Infantry guys are doing that, Stubby is right there by him, and he figures out a new way that he can contribute. With the battle now out in the open, it's way more chaotic. If somebody gets wounded on the battlefield and can't move, it's hard to get them a medic, to get them off the battlefield, to get medical care. So Stubby goes out and he finds wounded soldiers, knows where they are, takes off running, grabs the medics,
Literally, he was so brave
to get these guys off the battlefield.
I'm very
Seeing
impressed
and presumably
by this
understanding that the
Stubby.
Germans were hurting all of his homies, Sergeant Stubby grew to really not like the Germans, and when the battle wasn't raging and he wasn't saving his guys, he was being on guard duty helping escort German prisoners from point A to point B. Eventually, for the first time in his life, they actually had to put him on a leash while he did it, because apparently, remember, Stubby knows how to march. He learned how to march with the boys back at Yale University. If the Germans weren't
he used to
marching
march
well
as
enough, he
well.
would fucking bite
Crazy.
him. Which, what an
And they were
unfortunate
not marching, so
situation
he
to
would
be
bite
in,
him.
right? Like,
Very
you
nice.
just got your ass kicked on the
Very
battlefield.
nice, Stubby.
You
I'm
were
impressed.
wounded, you just got captured by the enemy. Now they're marching you along, and there's this dog being a drill sergeant that bites you if you don't march in cadence with all your other wounded buddies. And the normal human reaction to a dog biting you is to like hit it and get it away from you. But also, it's the dog that belongs to all the dudes with guns that seemingly care a lot about this dog. So if I hit this dog, I'm probably gonna get shot. I guess you just gotta sit there and let the dog eat you.
So nobody can take any action regarding Stubby.
Eventually, the 26th Infantry Division liberates a town called Chateau Thierry. While at Chateau Thierry, I would assume it's, you know, like you see in the movies. Everybody's celebrating, they're drinking, they're partying, they're having a good time. The Americans showed up and liberated us. The Germans are gone. We're free again. Hooray. And then the Germans decided to launch a gas attack. But Stubby was there to alert everybody and saved a ton of people in this town. And because of that, the women of Chateau Thierry made Stubby a jacket to thank him. And that is the jacket that you see him wearing in almost every picture. From here, Stubby and the 26th Infantry Division partake in the St. Michael Offensive, and then they are in the Battle of the Meuse-Argonne, the last big battle of World War I. On September 26, 1918, the very first day of the Battle of the Meuse-Argonne, Stubby is going about his normal duties, doing Stubby stuff, when he notices a German.
What? A German?
Now, to be fair, it's debated as to whether or not this German was in a German uniform or if he was in an Allied uniform, but everybody pretty much agrees this guy was a spy, and Stubby found him. Personally, I like to think he was in an Allied uniform, being extra sneaky, and Stubby just rolls up like, you don't smell like one of my boys.
Oh, okay.
You smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
At which point, the German just knows he's cooked. Stubby
then what
bark, alerting the rest
Stubby
of the guys
did?
to this intruder, biting him in the ass and wrestling him to the ground and holding him until his guys can come capture him.
My God.
Gone. Absolutely gone.
Jump over the fence.
He did not good.
For this, he receives an honorary battlefield promotion to sergeant, and his sergeant stripes are stitched onto his jacket that was given to him by the women of Chateau Thierry. But it gets better, because on the spy, they found an Iron Cross, which is like the highest medal that you can get in the German military at this point in time. And under the rules of fucking finders keepers, that is now Sergeant Stubby's Iron Cross, which he then had mounted on his jacket in the very appropriate location of right below his ass. From here, Stubby continues to serve with his guys all through the Battle of the Meuse-Argonne and all through the rest of World War I until Armistice Day, when it comes to an end. When it was all said and done, Sergeant Stubby had been in combat for 18 months straight. He helped in 17 battles and 4 major offensives. And after the war, Sergeant Stubby became a celebrity. He was America's goodest boy.
Definitely,
he led parades. He met 3 presidents. He met General Pershing, the American general that led all of World War I for the American side. And General Pershing gave him a gold medal, and the rumor is Pershing also made his promotion to sergeant official, but there's no documents of that actually.
Look at
let's
this
face
dog,
it, if General Blackjack Pershing looks at you and says, "You're a sergeant," you're a sergeant. I don't care if he signed the paperwork or not. Sergeant Stubby and Conroy basically traveled the country on this enormous PR tour where he is given a ton of different medals and awards from different humane societies and military organizations, all of which get donned on his jacket. And after the PR tour, Sergeant Conroy takes him back home, where he gets to live happily ever after until finally passing away at the age of 10 in 1926.
He lived for
I don't
10
know a lot,
years.
but I do know it's a good thing for the enemy that Sergeant Stubby got a happy ending.
Good dog.
Wow. Chapter 2, Chips. Okay.
Chips.
So this
And now
was
for my
the story
personal
of
favorite,
Stubby.
Chips.
Oh.
So by World War II, as far as dogs goes, the American government had learned its lesson. Dogs are pretty fucking handy to have around and to give to the grunts, and they can do all kinds of stuff. So in World War II, they had a war dog program. Basically, the
War
American
dog
government came out
program.
and just asked the civilian population for
Wow,
help. They're like,
whole
hey, we
program
need
for
dogs
dogs.
to go to war with. If you've got a good working dog that's like 1 or 2 years old, bring him in, get him checked out, and if he qualifies, you can donate him to the war effort. And one of the dogs that was volunteered for service was Chips, a collie husky German Shepherd mix.
collie
And he
husky.
came from
Oh,
Pleasantville, New
German
York, from
Shepherd
the
and a
Wren
husky
family. The
mix,
Wren
man.
family
Wow.
had 2 young daughters,
Yeah.
a brand new baby boy John, and the 2-year-old Chips. And Chips was super
He's
protective
so
of the kids. He
cute.
was a great dog. He would also chase off the mailman every time he tried to deliver the mail. He was
Chase
wound a
off
little
the
bit tight,
mailman.
but he was a puppy. He was everything the United States military was looking for. So the Wren family reluctantly offered him
they
up
had
for
to leave
service.
him.
So in 1942, Chips gets sent off to Virginia to go through century dog training. Basically, he's going to be a guard dog for military bases overseas.
Guard
He
dog.
graduates from training, and then he gets assigned to a handler, a guy by the name of John Rowell. As far as being, a century
John
dog, a
Rowell.
guard dog on a military base, not really what goes down because Chips and Private Rowell wind up getting attached to the 3rd Infantry Division as they're getting ready to make their amphibious landing into North Africa for Operation Torch. Yeah, Chips' first day on the job is to make an amphibious landing into combat in North Africa.
Oh,
Literally
okay.
the
Tough job
spearhead
for
of
Chips.
the entire Allied forces. They make the amphibious
Wow.
landing, goes as good as it can. Obviously, the bullets and the explosions scare the shit out of him at first, but he gets used to it. They advance 300 yards inland, and then Private Rowell, Chips, and the rest of their platoon gets pinned down by an enemy machine gun nest with 2 machine guns in it.
Wow.
It is at this moment that Chips decides that he's going to do some gangster shit. He rips the leash
Gangster
out of
shit.
Private Rowell's
Wow.
hands and runs straight towards the machine gun nest.
Wow. Chips did it.
Yes.
Oh
Wow.
my god, he just ran in.
Somehow he manages to not get shot, jumps into the enemy machine gun nest, and then within a couple of seconds, all of the machine gunning towards the men stops. So the men start advancing, and as they're
Wow.
advancing, they hear gunshots and screaming going off inside the machine gun nest, and then everything gets quiet, and everybody's like, shit,
Ship.
Chips just got killed.
What?
Chips. What?
But not for me.
Couple
Chip
seconds
just
after
got
that,
killed?
the screaming resumes as they
And
see
Chips was
dragging
alive.
an Italian machine gunner out by his
Yeah.
neck. Private Rowell calls Chips off
Wow.
before he kills this guy, and then 3 more soldiers walk out with their hands up and surrender.
I
From here,
give
they
up.
take the enemy soldiers prisoner, then they go inside the machine gun nest to see what went down, and both machine guns are ripped off of their mounts. And Chips has burns on his face and mouth. Chips had went in there, fought 4 grown men, and ripped both the machine guns off their mounts so that the men could advance and get him. Despite being wounded, he stays in the fight all day long, and later that evening, on the very same day, 10 Italian soldiers are planning on launching an ambush on his platoon, but Chips manages to spot him, alert his men, and they get captured and taken as prisoners as well. And that's just the first day. Chips and the rest of the 3rd Infantry Division fight all the way through Morocco and Algeria, and once they capture
He
those 2
fought
countries, there's a
long.
little bit of a lull in the battle, at which point
Yes.
the platoon leader for Chips's platoon nominates him for the Distinguished Service Cross, the 2nd highest
Crazy.
medal in the United States military,
Wow.
second only to the Medal of Honor. This
He
guy
also served in
He
the
deserved it.
Major General
military. He
Leon
got.
Truscott, and he
Yes.
was like, all right, I don't know if I can give a dog the Distinguished Service Cross. We're going to give him a Silver Star, and he approves it, and Chips is awarded a Silver Star. Not an honorary Silver Star, not a special award for dogs. Chips the dog is given a legitimate
Silver Star.
Star. At which point, apparently General Eisenhower, like the Allied Supreme Commander, the most important general for the Americans in World War II, wants to meet the only dog in American history that has a Silver Star, so he goes to meet Chips.
Seriously.
And apparently nobody told Eisenhower that you're not supposed to
They
try to
are
pet century
much
dogs
more
because
bigger
they're
than a
instructed
celebrity,
to
like,
bite anybody that
who are
isn't their
coming
handler
here with them.
that tries to touch them. He nips
True.
Eisenhower on the hand. Luckily, Eisenhower's cool about it, and
nips
actually
him.
to this day at the Eisenhower Presidential Library, you can go there and schedule a time for your kids to take a 50-minute class on military working dogs that highlights Chips, and there's even a coloring
that-
page and a section in the course that highlights
Wow.
that time that he bit the
They
future
were
president on the hand.
heroes,
He
actually.
bit the future
Wow.
president on the hand.
Just a goodbye card, that's all.
Oh my god. Just look at that guy.
After that, the United States military is getting ready for the Casablanca Conference, where FDR, Winston Churchill, Eisenhower, all the bigwigs are going to meet in Casablanca. They're going to have a meeting, figure out how the rest of the war is going to go. Obviously, security is going to need to be pretty tight. They're going to want their best guys and their best dogs on the job. And there's only one dog in American history that's got a fucking Silver Star. So Chips goes to Casablanca to guard the president and all the other bigwigs. That goes pretty good, and then after that, they get shipped off to Sicily, and while they're on the ship, they are on the ship with 4 other war dogs. 2 of them are boys, and one of them's a girl named Minnow. Okay,
Minnow!
He's a dog, but more importantly, he's a grunt. This dog is an infantryman that has been reincarnated into a canine, I'm absolutely positive. He's looking around like, I mean, we're not fighting, and I can't open a beer. There's
He's
only
funny.
one thing left to do.
Yeah, he is.
So yeah, Minnow gets pregnant, has 9 puppies,
Minnow gets
5 of
pregnant.
which become unit mascots, and the other 4 follow in their parents' paw prints and become military working dogs. And
Wow.
Chips officially becomes the reason that, at least for a period
Wow.
of time, all female working dogs have to be spayed before getting deployed. So Minnow gets to take the rest of the war off. She's busy having kids. Chips, on the other hand, goes into combat in Sicily, where he fights in the Battle of Salerno. After that, he's officially awarded his Silver Star in the field, and all of the guys in his platoon are like, holy shit, that actually worked. We need to
Wow.
write him up for a Purple Heart too, because he got wounded getting burns on his mouth from those machine guns. So they also write him up for a Purple Heart. So the paperwork gets sent in, and some paper pusher at the award committee gets so butthurt at the notion that they wanted to give a dog a Purple Heart, he decides he's not just gonna deny it, he's also gonna write a letter.
Oh my god.
What?
She's gonna have a bitch fit. Oh,
What?
better yet, I'm gonna write a letter.
So he writes a letter to FDR and the Department of War and basically throws a bitch fit that they
What
gave
he
this
wrote
dog
on
a
that
Silver Star,
letter.
and now they want to give him a Purple Heart, and then leads a campaign to have Chips' Silver Star revoked. And unfortunately,
Revoked?
he is successful. Chips is denied a Purple Heart,
That's
and has his
bad.
Silver Star
They-
revoked, and I think we
why
all
is
agree
he
that this
doing all this?
analyst from the award committee needs to find something better to do with his fucking time. I mean, seriously, if you want to be caring about everything, go be a president at your local HOA. Why would you take time out of your day during World War II, when you're in charge of giving out Purple Hearts, to try to revoke a
He has
medal
no
from
other
a
work,
dog who
maybe.
bum
That's why
rushed
he was
an enemy
doing this.
machine gun position? Oh, well, he's a
Yes.
dog, and awards should only be given to people. Fuck you. You know who thinks he deserved that award? All the men that didn't die from machine gun fire that recommended he get the award. Okay, who gives a shit?
Oh
if
my
Chips is a
God.
dog? He did some gangster shit. He performed an act of valor.
did.
earned the award.
Yes,
Give
he
him
earned
the
it.
award. Just because he's
Yes.
got 4 legs and fur doesn't change the fact
Give
he
him the
did
Purple
the
Heart.
thing to get the reward. Give it to him. Okay, I understand. It's probably very emasculating to have to go home after a long day of pushing papers around in the basement of the Pentagon and explain to your wife and her boyfriend that there's a dog over in Sicily that's got bigger balls than you. That's
He's
also
rage
accomplished
baited
more in
right
2
now
years of
very
his
much.
life than you have in your
Yeah.
entire life as a grown-ass man. But that's just the way it works out sometimes. Quit being a bitch.
But
Also,
seriously, this guy, this Chip was better than many
So
boys.
Chips
He's calm, he's
was
calm.
in frontline combat up until December of 1943. By January of 1944, he is taken away from frontline combat, given a new handler, and sent on prison guard duty. While there, he gets the nickname the One-Man Guard Company because apparently he could keep 60 dudes in check all by himself. And Chips performs that duty until the end of World War II.
60
And before
dudes
getting
together
shipped
in
back home
check.
to America, his platoon gives him an honorary theater ribbon with 8 battle stars for the 8 campaigns that he served in. Chips is then shipped back to
Wow.
Virginia, where he is given more training to help him readapt to civilian life, and then he is put on a train and shipped back to New York to the Wren family. The Wren family
Aw,
then
he's
meets the
getting
military
back.
escort at the train depot to pick up Chips.
Yeah.
And little Johnny, who was only a baby when Chips was sent off to war, is now 4 years old. And can you imagine
Oh, now
the
he's
excitement
4
of
years
a
old.
4-year-old boy who has been told
Yeah.
his entire life, you have a dog, buddy.
But
he's
where
off
was
in
he?
the war
Now he
fighting the
came
bad
back.
guys right now, and he finally gets to come home, and you meet him.
Uh,
I think I actually found it.
Wow, such a cute picture.
So little Johnny, at least at this
Cute.
moment, is probably the happiest boy on the planet.
Yeah.
In addition to getting Chips, they got all of his discharge paperwork, and with that paperwork was a letter from Chips' last handler while he was in the military, and it reads as follows, and I quote, "We had quite a few nights on the same cot or bed or whatever we could get.
he's the
He's
best,
the best friend I've ever had. No
Yeah.
one in the
The world
world
has a
has a
better
better
dog
dog
than
than
you.
you."
Oh,
Also worth
wow.
noting, his discharge paperwork, like his official
Cute.
discharge paperwork, refers to him as Mr. Chips, which I think is hilarious. The clerk at the Pentagon took one look at this dog's service record and put some respect on his name, and I appreciate it. Also, I know it's probably not true, but I like to think they gave him a full rundown of everything Chips did while he was in the military. Mr. Wren's sitting there like, okay, buddy, let's see what
Let's
you've been
see.
up to. Okay, day 1, dragged a grown man out of a machine gun position by his neck, forcing him to surrender.
Oh.
Okay, forced 3 more guys to surrender, suffered burns to his mouth after dismounting a machine gun by himself.
Whoa.
Holy crap, this dog is awesome.
The
Then
whole
proceeded to capture 10
things he
more
did.
guys on the same day. Holy shit, honey, our dog
Yeah.
is a superhero. For this, he was awarded the Silver Star, then he was Silver Star revoked, then he was the guard dog for FDR, then he bit General Eisenhower on the hand. What the fuck is happening
on
right
the
now?
hand.
What did you do? Then on a boat to Sicily, he fathered 9 children and is formally the reason that all female working dogs have to get neutered.
No.
Sweetheart, Chips might be the man of the house now.
Yeah, he will be the man of the house.
Grand family goes back
True.
home. Chips is home now. The family's reunited, and
Happy
Chips
family.
is the best dog ever. And then one day, little
Seriously.
Johnny, wanting to show off his war hero dog, decides to dress up in a little army uniform with a little belt and a little toy revolver and a hat, and he's strutting around town. And one of the neighbor kids comes running out of his house with a cap gun, pointing it at little Johnny right in front of Chips, pulling the trigger, and Chips sprints at this kid and rips the gun out of his hand, doesn't hurt the kid at all, just takes the gun away,
Thank
scares
God.
the living shit out of this kid. He takes off crying, runs home to mom. The mom gets all pissed off, saying that Chips is a dangerous animal, but
No,
there was never
he's
any
just
other
saving
sign of aggression
Johnny.
that Chips
No,
showed
he's
towards
not.
anybody, and all he did was take
Yes.
the gun away. The kid wasn't hurt. On another occasion, later that summer, the family goes out to the beach. Obviously, they're bringing Chips with. He's part of the family, and little Johnny gets swept up in the current and pulled out farther than he's comfortable. Nobody noticed except for Chips, and Chips went out there, dragged him back onto the beach by his swim
Wow.
trunks, saving Johnny. And Chips
Basically,
and the
Chip
Wren
was a
family got to live
savior.
happily
Yeah.
ever after. Unfortunately, 7 months after being reunited with the Wren family, Chips would pass away from kidney failure
Yeah.
and be privately buried by the family.
Who could imagine like these dogs will be so powerful, super helpful, and they served in the World War One and World War Two. Like at place Stubby and at place Chips, both of them were absolutely amazing. And what a like it's very fascinating to know about the story, because I never imagined that I would be listening to a story about two dogs who would be so heroic and so bravely they save people, they save many lives out there, and then finally like they received a very peaceful death. Actually, I was also very happy that finally after serving in the army, at least they received a peaceful death.
Yes, and we have to say that these two dogs were hero, and even they made the statue of Stubby, and Chips was also very close to Johnny, and he saved Johnny life twice. Like we can say that they were savior. They helped many people. They were like warriors. They were brave, courageous, and that incident was so crazy when he said about that German incident, that German guy entered their place, and Stubby basically smelled the
identified,
guy,
yes.
and he found that this is not the guy of the
Yeah.
army. So basically
Absolutely.
he started biting him off. So that was a very crazy scene, and that scene was also that part was also very crazy when the Stubby didn't come home for like a week, and everybody
Yeah.
got tense. They thought that Stubby is no more, but Stubby was found with a German guy. So that was also a crazy incident. So yeah, guys, that was our reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.